Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. We have another very cool unboxing video to do today, and you can see right there in front of you, you have a little image of a dinosaur that has been drawn here on the side with an ISR above it, and that is actually because this is a package that has come straight from my buddy who runs Isla Sorna Restorations, and he does a lot of very cool custom work as far as the Mattel Jurassic figures go. He's consistently repainting them and making them look absolutely amazing on his Instagram account, and he also does commission work for different people, and he's actually purchased some repaints from me in the past, and he recently questioned me about maybe doing a trade in return for him to do some custom work on a figure for me, and then I would do some custom work for a figure on him. And this is the figure that he has done some custom work on for me. It has just arrived, and I definitely wanted to unbox it here with you guys and show you how amazing it looks. I had seen some images online that he had shown me of the progress and the figure overall once it was actually finished, and I'm really excited to get it out of the box, take a look at his custom work here in person, as it's the first time that I've actually obtained a figure of his repainted, so I'm really excited to check this out. And you can of course see actually the image that he's drawn here should give you a very big hint as to who is custom painted and sitting inside this box. So let's go ahead, break this open and take a look at it. Okay, so I'm instantly blown away because as I was opening this, he had actually sent me an extra. He never once mentioned this to me, so I was totally caught off guard when I pulled it out, and I was almost a little confused for a split second until I realized that he had actually sent an extra just as a gesture of his kindness, but it's actually a repainted Cryolophosaurus. And there's actually something that's really funny about this Cryolophosaurus repaint, is that I recently repainted a Cryolophosaurus as well, and it looks extremely similar to his Cryolophosaurus, which is very, very funny to me. I pulled it out and I was like, oh my god, this looks just like the repaint that I literally just finished like 2 days ago. I mean, it's not exact, mine's a little different. His definitely has a little bit of a different style to it as opposed to mine, but I feel like we might have been inspired by the same image to repaint our figures in such a similar way. I'm actually going to have the video of my repaint up in probably a few days, or maybe a day or two, I don't know. It'll be sometime in the very near future, and you'll see how similar our repaints look. But that's actually really cool that he sent this to me in general, just as a very cool gesture of having an extra included. I am incredibly thankful for that. So cool of him to send an extra, but it's also really cool to have a version of the Cryolophosaurus that looks very similar to the version that I just created. Now I kind of have like a pair, which is weird to have a pair of Cryolophosaurus figures, one that I finished and one that was created by Isla Sorna Restorations, all together. It's like Andy's Dinosaur Reviews and Isla Sorna Restorations coming together and creating one pair of Cryolophosaurus figures, but I definitely must say that his paintwork is incredibly well done. It looks very nice, very beautiful. Many different tones seem to be put into the figure overall, and I think that it looks very nice, very beautifully done for sure. I love how he's kind of added in like some reddish tones up here on the crest of the Cryolophosaurus. Again, I added a little extra color on mine, but his looks very cool, and even some really nice coloration down here in the throat, and just in general you can see like really nice tones of color all throughout the figure that look really nice. There's almost like some hints of like a red or like a reddish brown all throughout the body, giving it such a beautiful realistic appearance as far as skin tone goes. Very, very cool Cryolophosaurus. I haven't even gotten to the figure that I actually had him custom paint for me, but I'm really quite impressed with this Cryolophosaurus overall. It's just I could definitely tell that we were inspired by the same image because of the red here around the eye and then the blue up here on the top. It's pretty much exactly the same way that mine was painted, so it's really funny to me that they look so similar, and you'll see that again when my video is released in a couple of days, how similar the Cryolophosaurus that he repainted looks to the Cryolophosaurus that I repainted. But I am really impressed with his paintwork, and this is a beautiful Cryolophosaurus repaint. I am super happy to add this to my collection. So thank you so much to him for sending just an extra over. I was going to thank him anyway, just in general, for the very cool trade and the custom work he's done on this other figure, but this was really unexpected, so I am super psyched about this Cryolophosaurus here now. But the figure that he actually repainted for me that I was expecting is this, a beautiful repainted version of the Edmontosaurus from Mattel. Man, he has done such beautiful work here on both of these figures, and they actually look really nice together as well. I've got a herbivore and a predator here now to display with each other, both from Isla Sorna Restorations, so that is really cool. And I love the way his paint transitions. You can see such a smooth transition as we move down from the browns up here in the body to that lighter underbelly. He really does do a fantastic job as far as the realism of his paint jobs. There's little minor things like that I kind of pay attention to when it comes to like the paint application of figures, is just how smooth the transition between colors looks, or just in general how natural the paint looks on a figure. And I can definitely say that the paint work that he's applied to this looks very natural, and again very smooth as far as the transitions between colors. And I love the way that he's painted the head here with like that greenish color, but then the blue kind of all over, making the head look very striking, very flashy, but then the body has this really nice, very natural tone of brown with these dark stripes and kind of this very cool design all over the figure. Fantastic work on his part. Again, if you are interested in Isla Sorna Restorations creating some custom work for you, I will include a link in the description to the Isla Sorna Restorations Instagram account. I will of course also put his Instagram handle here on the screen. It is Isla Sorna _restorations on Instagram, so make sure you go head over to Instagram, follow him on there, and if you are interested in any custom work from him, you can go ahead and contact him there to inquire further about getting some kind of very cool Mattel dinosaur or whatever dinosaur you are interested in repainted by him, because he really does do some beautiful work. And you can definitely see that quite clearly here with both the incredible Cryolophosaurus and beautiful Edmontosaurus that he has finished here for me right before your eyes. Again, I want to say one last huge thank you to him for not only repainting the beautiful Edmontosaurus, but adding in that extremely cool Cryolophosaurus extra back there. Definitely two very welcome additions to my collection, and something that I will be very happy to display if I can ever actually find enough room to display my collection. So again, one last huge thank you to him. Make sure you head over to Instagram, follow him, inquire further about custom work from him, and make sure you also like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.